Hi there guys, so today I want to show you how to create this lush kind of textured ambience. As you could hear in the poll, the guys from the poll group, or in many hypnotic techno tracks, it sounds roughly like this. Alright, so for the starter, this method also works for the samples that you basically record or capture everywhere. Alright, so first we need good sample, and by good sample I mean sample that it's has a lot of frequencies, its reach is dynamic as well. So I'm using Deep Techno, Riemann Deep Techno 6 sample pack, and I've chosen this sample. It sounds nice, but it's kind of noisy. It's hard to tame it. I think we can do better if we would just use sampler for this instance. So let's create a new instance. I will show you how I'm making this sounds from scratch. So I'm using sampler and I'm putting this loop into the sampler. Then I'm choosing one region, let's say this one, when there is a bit less variation. And then I'm using this sustain mode, this back and forth. This way the sample, whenever we will have a long note, it will be played all the time. And basically this is what you want to do, to have a really long note playing. Yeah, it has that kind of vibe, and it loops nicely within a specific region. We will add a bit of crossfade to this, and now this is the magic of sampler, that we can actually play 2, 3 notes, 4 notes, many notes at the same time. So I'm gonna play the same C an octave above. This way we get more high frequency content. And let's play maybe G. So if we would only play root note, yeah, we having more frequency, even more frequencies, and this kind of nice sound in the upper spectrum. I'm gonna turn this sample down a bit. So now what we can do, we will just cut a bit of from the low end. We will add echo. Let's add echo just to get the sound a bit more spacey. Already sounds nice. And then let's add filter, and we would use a notch filter. And add LFO. Add a bit of phasing so we get this really nice stereo sound. And then we will use built-in filter here with a bit of modulation. Let's add a modulation, another LFO. Let's turn off the retrigger. Let's link it to the filter. Let's turn and slow it down. So now we have a lot of modulation. Filter modulating this sample. This filter modulating the sound. So I think it sounds nice, but we will put it a notch further, and we will use erosion, white noise. Yeah, so another bit of movement, and let's use LFO just to have some change over here. So let's map it to the frequency. Yeah, I don't want it to work that. Yeah, maybe arrange just that one. And then let's have another LFO map to the amount. So let's then, yeah. Maybe a bit too much. Yeah, I think it sounds pretty nice. It will also work on some more tonal samples, so let's pick some. Yeah, let's grab this one. I'm just gonna duplicate it so we don't have to create it from scratch. Let's turn it off and just swap the sample. As you can see, the sample is swapped. I'm just gonna use some region here, and let's see how that sounds. Read it out. So we are just playing the chord right now, and in some instance we can maybe put some more notes. I'm gonna duplicate it. Yeah, I think it's super interesting. With those added notes, you can create some variation and development in the ambience itself. So it's not that static, it's actually changing, maybe changing a mood. So it kind of works like a pad. Yeah, so that would be it. Creating ambiances from samples by using sampler. I hope that was useful. If you want to learn more about using samples and ambiances, there is this cool tutorial I've made about polyg stretch and how you can use it to create ambiances in your track. See you next time. Bye.